Good evening, ladies, as well as gentlemen. Papa Boris here with some more Hearthstone Arena. What did I say about this deck? I can't remember what I said when I drafted it. Then I thought it was okay, but I guess it does have this big spike at 3 mana, which is the worst place to have a spike, and it's missing Shadow Word Death. Maybe I just played badly or got unlucky. I don't know. 4 and 2 doesn't seem that great for this deck. I certainly did better with a deck full of shit and 3 fireballs, so maybe that's just a sign of how strong mages are or how good of a card fireball is. Point is, gonna try to eke out maybe 2 more wins. 2 more, I'd be delighted with 2 more wins, because I have a daily quest, 40 gold, 2 priest wins. Nice to get that out of the way, and then that'll be it for my Hearthstone. Alright, Vitor lost. If you're wondering, did Vitor win? No, sorry, he lost. Alright, we got the classic Northshire Velen's Chosen combo. Big Game Hunter, I think we can safely mulligan. There are some combos you could do, Velen's Chosen, and then Big Game Hunter on the enemy, or something like that, but boy, this 5 mana spike is really cramping up my hand. Yeah, I could just be in a lot of trouble here. So Northshire Cleric could be good. It might stop some of her early plays, but if she kills it, I got absolutely nothing going on here. So maybe Velen's Chosen should have been mulliganed. A while back I did a priest run where I mulliganed Velen's Chosen and regretted it, and so I took away the lesson like don't mulligan Velen's Chosen, but maybe that was wrong. Maybe it's just a thing where sometimes it's worth doing it and sometimes it's not. And in a deck that is struggling with bad opening hands, perhaps mulliganing this would actually be smart. Flamethrower Frostbolt. She's got the Frostbolt. Fuck! Oh, please can I top deck my way out of the situation? Please? Oh, no. Well, we're in big trouble here because I don't even have anything to do next turn. That Big Game Hunter's starting to look pretty good right now. It's just a 4-2 for 3. Oh boy. Well, not the kind of opening I was hoping for when my life is on the line. Okay, let's take a look at what the next class would be that I want to play with. Opening up my stats sheet. Wow, that was a pretty quick drop. Holy Nova. Fuck me sideways. There's absolutely nothing I can do. Wow. Just wow. Well. This is just getting worse and worse. So now Holy Nova is not going to kill this stuff. I could do a whole coin Holy Nova and then like try to back-to-back Holy Novas to kill everything. But this thing's not going to die anymore. Oh, geez. Stampeding Kodo would die to the Tall Strider. So the Tall Strider would die to Holy Nova, and the Kodo might kill off this 2-4. I gotta go for it. I think Sludge Belcher would be too passive. Alright, I got the 2-4, so this is going to be a 5-6, maybe. She goes for the kill, so if this buffs the Tall Strider, it won't die to Holy Nova. Alright, I gotta hope the buff goes on the monkey, because if the buff goes on the Tall Strider, I'm in really bad shape. But if it goes on the monkey, there's a chance that I could Holy Nova kill off these 2 things. Fuck! God damn it. Ugh. Not a chance. Alright, well, let's play the Sludge Belcher and see what happens. I think a Polymorph here and I pretty much lose. But if she doesn't have Polymorph, and I end up actually damaging at the very least some of this stuff, then I could be okay. Please don't be Polymorph. It's a Polymorph. No, it's a Silence! Oh, man. Well, that could be trouble. Is she going to trade these? Or is she going to let me hit her monkey? No, she's going to trade him. Okay. So Holy Nova still doesn't kill any of her stuff. Except for the Priestess, of course. So I have no choice. I got to play out as much as I can. Just to flood the board, and hope for what exactly? I'm not even sure. Ah, God, this game was idiotic. I just had no chance. Maybe if I had mulliganed the Velen's Chosen, I could have done something. Oh, she has Flame Strike, righto. Yeah, you know what? I think I could probably concede here. What am I doing? Holy Nova to kill a Priestess and then heal? If I play... No, that's just like giving up. I'm gonna do this. Holy Smite the Priestess. Pass the turn. She can get me down to 7 and kill me with a fireball, but if she doesn't, next turn I can do Velen's Chosen plus Holy Nova and deal some pretty good damage, if this thing's still alive. If it's not alive, that means she ran something into it or fireballed it. But if she's a fireball, she'll just kill me, so I'm dead. There's no way. I could have beaten this mage if I'd had a good deck, but or a good draw, but my draw was so terrible there was nothing I could do. Fuck me sideways. Well, is she gonna be conservative or is she gonna go for it? Oh, she decides to go for broke. Okay, well, it's not good because this thing got that health buff, but I think my best chance is still this and this. So she gets me down to 5 health, but if she can't kill me, I've got another Holy Nova and another heal. I mean, I could theoretically still win if she doesn't kill me right now. Ah, Ogre does not die to Shadow Word Pain. Secret. Could be really bad. This thing doesn't quite kill an Ogre, so I am being threatened with lethal now. Mind Control doesn't quite work yet. Well, let's think. I Holy Nova, I heal up to 7. I can heal myself again up to 9. If I just heal myself, I'm at 7, she'll kill me with this Ogre. So I think I'm gonna, let's see, if I Thought Steal, then I cannot Holy Nova and heal myself, so then I'm conceding. No, wait, what am I talking about? Holy Nova deals damage to the Ogre, then the Spiteful Smith can finish the Ogre off. So do I heal myself, or do I Thought Steal? This is Duplicate, which it could very well be. She'll get a Spellbreaker and undo the Velen's Chosen. But there's nothing I can do about that, so there's no point worrying about it. Do I want to heal myself an extra time, or do I want to Thought Steal? I got a Thought Steal. When you're behind, take risks. Oh, it's a counter spell. Well, I sure am glad I did that, because if it had eaten up the Holy Nova, then I would have lost. Okay, so she actually is doing a little bit badly on cards. I could win this. Oh my god, if she doesn't get a Fireball, I can win this. Arcane Missiles doesn't really matter. She needs to hit this twice to be able to finish it off. She polymorphs it. Why didn't she polymorph it first, I wonder? Well, this is interesting. So now I don't have anything to steal with Mind Control, but boy, am I ready to steal something. We're in a top deck war. I heal up a little bit faster than she can damage me. It sucks that I got Holy Nova number 3, because as great as Holy Nova is, I needed a creature to play right there. But I've got Mind Control. I hope that what she top decks is gigantic. This is just something I should Shadow Word Pain. It's a 3/3. It's not worth Mind Controlling. Ah, even better. I can just do this. And there's no, I could Shadow Word Pain and then keep the Divine Shield on, but then she's just going to ping off the shield, so there's really no point. If it were not a mage, like if it was a warrior, maybe I would have done the Shadow Word and just kept the Divine Shield at 4/2, but this way it makes no sense. Alright, I'm hanging on in there. What has she got? Something good? Please? Ancient Mage. Oh, Jesus. Ancient Mage. Well, I'm not going to Mind Control that. So let's Shadow Word Pain. Heal up. Oh my god. Can I actually win? By the way, I would have lost if she had just killed my Spiteful Smith, and I wouldn't have had anything to put Velen's Chosen on. That thing ended up being like a 6/9. It took down an Ogre. I would have lost if she had just traded it. This is why you don't let people keep creatures. I can also prevent my creatures from dying, which was really nice in a long top deck war. Mirror Image is fantastic, because I couldn't care less. We have a Shadow Boxer. Great. Oh, I should have actually killed them first, because this guy made no difference. I would have dealt an extra damage to her. I screwed up there. Frost Elemental. So is that worth Mind Controlling? If I do, she's going to get to ping this thing to death. And I'm going to lose it. If I don't, there's a 5/5 that's here. Ah, boy. Alright, I'm going to Mind Control it. I do lose my 4/1, but I get a 5/5 and I steal her 5/5. I've got a cantrip for 4 mana, which the silence could even be helpful, and then I can also Holy Nova for some extra healing and some more burn. So she gets to kill my thing, and what else? Frostwolf Warlord. Well, that doesn't matter. So we'll hit it. Heal, hit her. Should I have just done Mass Dispel? I should have, just to get it out of my hand. She needs a top-decked Flame Strike right now. But life-wise, we're okay. I've got extra cards, so I should win. Wow! Well, all that complaining about how I was going to lose, and then I won. That's just like me, isn't it? Alright, let's go on to the next game. Vitor indeed lost. I wonder how many people make that joke when they beat him. Okay, so... let's see here. Who are... oh man, my spreadsheet is being ridiculous. It says this person is requesting access, but like... oh, anyway, sorry. Doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and see what happens. Another mage, Neo 781. Wow, I have cards I can play in the first 2 turns? Holy ballsack Christ. Well, we're going to get rid of that. Keep the 3/3 for 3. Now I could even coin something up. Well, you know what's going to happen now, right? Now that I have a good opening hand, I'm going to lose. That's just the way of things. Here we go. What's it going to be? Mana Worm to start things off? Sounds like something Neo 781 would do. What a freaking asshole that guy is. Or girl. Or just sitting there, doing nothing. That's also a great thing. We need to do Rogue, Shaman, Warlock, or Warrior. That's what we need to do. Boink. Yeah, okay. Okay. Well, the mulligan happened pretty quick, so she's there. And she's there. She just passed the turn. She just needed a moment to gather her thoughtsicles. Alright, spent the coin. Got a creature out. Let's see if this ends up being worth it or not. If she plays a 3/2, I would trade the bluegill into it. If she plays a 2/3, I'd probably just run in and heal. And that is what she's got. Ah, tarnation. Because what this does is it encourages her to run her creature back into mine and ping it, costing her 3rd turn. It also puts some damage on. Now the Bluegill Warrior, what would that have done? Not a whole lot. The Novice Engineer would have just gotten pinged off. And she does the trade exactly as I'd hoped. Perfect. Okay, got the South Sea Captain. Don't think I have any pirates in this deck, so it's just a 3/3 for 3. She has 6 cards to my 5, soon to be 6. No, she has 6 cards to 6. I'm the second player. Oh man, can I please get Shadow Word Pain? Oh, that would have the long odd. No, I can't. Fuck. Such a good answer to Water Elemental, and I don't have it. Alright, I'm going to try drawing for it. Nothing better to do. Nope. Oogie doke. So, when you're going to die, play a bunch of crap. Couldn't even tag team to kill this asshole Water Elemental. Oh man, that card is just so good it hurts every single time. Well, I couldn't find Shadow Word Pain, so I'm fucked. I don't know. I'm gonna get a lead here. Loot Hoarder? Interesting. I could mass a spell to stop her from getting a card. That doesn't really seem worthwhile. I think I'd rather just do this and either Holy Smite and kill off the Elemental with the Novice Engineer, or run the Novice Engineer into Loot Hoarder. You know what? Let's do this. I lost a lot of cards to that Elemental. I lost a Bluegill Warrior to ping, and then a Pirate and a Holy Smite to the Elemental. So I'm behind, but I feel like that was worth it, just to get a board advantage. So she has 7 cards to my 5 here, but I've got Thought Steal and Massive Spell. God damn it, Dark Iron Dwarf. Oh my god, that hurts so much. So she gets a card now and kills my creature, and it's the 4/4. That hurts so much. Shadow Word Pain, I hate you so much. Wow, I just hate everything. Okay, well, let's do the Stalker and the Gnome. The Gnome, I don't really care about. It's never going to be useful. Stalker can't be killed just yet. She now has 8 cards to 6. I have 1 card drawer and maybe another, but nothing to actually draw. Oh, man. This game is retarded. The Water Elemental and then the Dwarf. Well, what do we have here? Stealth could be useful in the Northshire Cleric. Could be useful indeed. I could Shadow Word Pain to kill that. Alright, let's try it. Sludge Belcher. If I hadn't gotten Sludge Belcher, I wouldn't have done this, of course, but since I got it, figured I should give it a shot. She has 8 cards to 6, pretty significant, and the play. And the board is even not that bad for her. She just runs in pink. She can also Flame Strike if she wants. No Flame Strike. Is there going to be a Blizzard? Blast Mage, of course, triggers with this and leaves her with enough mana to ping. I got a little bit lucky that this didn't go down to 1 health. At least there is that. Can I get a Felon's Chosen? That'd be great, because it would let me Holy Nova for 3 damage across the board. Kill this, almost kill that, please. Not a chance. Alright, well, let's do this. Get a card. Holy Nova number 2. Should I play it? Doesn't actually kill anything but this dwarf. Sure, I'm going to play it. And the reason I'm going to play it is... Oh, I should have actually... I screwed up terribly. Wow, I should have run that in first and got an extra card. Oh my god, I'm terrible at this game. Well, I just lost it for myself because I gave away a card and this creature. Whoops! Anyway, I want to do that just to make it... Oh, it doesn't matter. She had a Flame Strike. Well, I guess, you know, that's good. But I still could have gotten an extra card off of Holy Nova. So there's a 5-2 beating down my face. I don't have any good answers to it. Alrighty, let's play the Gnome. Let's give it Stealth. Try to use it to kill that thing off. Should I play a Spider Tank? Spider Tank would just give away to trade for the Blast Mage. So I'm just going to heal myself up. Oh, I should draw a card. Let's draw a card. Mind Control. Alright, lovely dovely. So my plan is to use the Gnome to kill off the Blast Mage and not give the Blast Mage any other targets. Alternatively, I could Mind Control or I could Holy Nova. She actually is going to play a secret and use this thing. Comical. Shredder. Doesn't die to Holy Nova. Not worth Mind Controlling. Big Game Hunter. I can't buff anything here. Not duplicate. I get that thing. This is just an unparalleled disaster. God. What a game. Freaking elemental into Dark Iron Dwarf crap. Oh man, and I'm 1 game shy of that daily quest. Well, let's see how this goes. I surprised myself winning the last game. Who knows what's going to happen this time. Still have a Holy Nova here. Still have Mind Control. Who knows? Maybe she'll play something gigantic. Or nope, she's going to draw cards, go up another card, and only play something that's 5 mana at best. Which it isn't even that. Nothing for Big Game Hunter, nothing for Mind Control, nothing for Holy Nova. She is dodging all of my removal. Alright, well, that's enough of that. Stupidity. Well, like I said, I get a good opening hand, I lose. I get a terrible opening hand, I win. That's just the story of my life. So, thanks for watching. We're not over yet. Still have another 27 minutes to go, so let's check out my 5-win prize. Please no dust. Hey, it's a good one. Take a look at the pack. Beep. Hey, it's a good one. Did I have any Dark Whispers? I gotta look. Sorry. Gotta take a look at Dark Whispers. Is that something I did not previously have? That was my first one. Very exciting. And then some junk. Okay, so Shaman, Warlock, Rogue, or Warrior. Well, let's take a quick look. Oh, I don't have any options. It's just gotta be Rogue. Alright. Kaboom. Starting off with a decent 3-drop. And backstab. And backstab. Fan of Knives. Alright, we've got some good removal here. The Mystic. Oh, this thing is sometimes so great, but I'm just going to take the more solid. Tauntered there. Healbot's perfect for rogues. Helps you survive. We'll take this thing with the battle cry over the thing that's not targetable. Ew. Well, this thing's strictly better than this thing if you don't care about beasts. This thing's junk, so I guess we'll take that, but boy, that sucks. Ah, well, the Arcane Golem's fine for an endgame card to finish people off with. Oh, man. All right, we'll try the Sensei. I need to get some things that do not cost 3 mana, though. Conceal is useful, but, you know, this thing is just solid. Alright, Defender of Argus or more endgame burn. Gotta go for the Defender, keep it a little bit more balanced. Ogre Ninja, huh? Alright, we'll try it. It's got a lot of stats for the power. Sure, it, you know, might not hit the thing, but whatever. Excuse me, sap or the oil, huh? That's a tough call. The oil gives you some burn. Sap gives you some removal for anything, which I don't have. But how good is this deck going to be at winning tempo with no 1-drops or 2-drops halfway through the draft? I think I got to go for the oil. Spectral Knight wins games. Auto Barber, I need it because I just need more 2-drops. That's only my second 2-drop. Oh, geez. Wow, this thing should be cheaper some of the time. Right, here's with a Junk Epic. I'm just going to grab the Doomsayer because I might need it. I've got literally 3 cards that are 2 mana or less. Sinister Strike is a waste of a card. We'll take the Knight. Even though it's the worst card here, I got to take the Gnome, don't I? Because, well, these are great. I've already got plenty of 4s and 3s. I need to be able to play something early on. Here, I'll take the second Fan of Knives. Alright. Loot Hoarder gives me cards, which I currently don't have any of. Geomancer gives me spell damage, which is fantastic, with the 2 Fan of Knives and the 2 Backstabs. I think I gotta take the Geomancer over the card. Painful as it is. We'll take the Auto Barber just because of curve reasons. Okay, now I'm feeling a little bit better about my curve. Let's grab Assassinate. Let's grab Eviscerate for some more endgame potential. Here I'll take the card over the buff. And Jumanji. Assassinate is obviously great, but I need to take Sprint because I need some endgame. Can I get something big? I can't, so I'm going to take another Ogre Ninja, even though it doesn't necessarily hit the most reliably. It is a 6/6. I think I just got to go for those coin flips. I never really got any options. So there was that one time when I got Archmage or War Golem or something cheap, and I took the cheap thing because I needed cheap things. I had like 2 2-drops at that point, and that was it. Now if I saw that same pick, given that more 2-drops flowed in and there was absolutely nothing for endgame besides Ogre Ninjas, I wish I'd taken like the War Golem there. This deck looks really fun. I don't know if it's any good, but I don't care. It looks like a really fun deck. We got a lot of 2s, 3s, 4s, and 5s. It's just like all a big block right there. Crazy Magoo eating some poo. Well, do I keep the Stormwind Knight? I don't think so. I think I have enough things to play that I will toss it back, but I'm going to keep that Doomsayer because the Doomsayer is hard to use. And if there's one time when you're going to want to use it, it's early on. Like when it's actually possible to do something with that guy. Alright, please coin a 2-drop. Please. Ah, Web Spinner. So do I use the Doomsayer to kill it when it draws him a card? It'd be like a tempo thing, you know, where it stops him from playing another 2-drop. So do I want that kind of tempo? No, I'd rather he just played his 2-drop, and then I'll kill it with Doomsayer. That seems fine to me. Doomsayer does fall prey to Deadly Shot, but if I get him to use Deadly Shot on a 2-drop, that's pretty good. Legal Warrior. Wow, so he's just gonna let me kill it with my dagger, huh? So I recognize that as against a hunter, you know, I'm a little bit of a risk just bashing so much with my face early on. But I do have Antique Healbot in this deck, and I'm still at 25 health, so I'm willing to take my chances. Plus, if he's going to play Dinkosaurus Rexes all day long, then I'm happy playing Doomsayer. I can make a weird tempo play here. I could play Doomsayer on an empty board just to stop him from doing anything. But I think that might be a little bit too clever for my own good. I'd rather just play this Yeti out here. So 7 cards to 6. I got some card draw potential here. Is he going to kill that with something? 5 mana, what would kill it? No, he's just going to Spectral Knight. Alright, I cannot eviscerate that. I could Fan of Knives once and Dagger once and run the Yeti in to kill it. Problem with that, of course, is that if I do that, I take more damage and I go down to 20 health, which is a little bit severe. Well, let's Fan of Knives and see what happens. Goblin Auto Barber. It's really unfortunate that I don't already have a weapon out, so the Barber is going to be slightly wasted next turn. So, does that make me change my mind about what to do? No, I think I'm still going to go ahead and hit this Bouncer Knight with a weapon. Alright, so there's a bomb lobber to kill my thing. I get the good one. That's nice. Do I go for a Doomsayer here? This is the time to do Doomsayer. It's a little bit risky. Don't you get me wrong. Should I emergency coolant this thing just to be safe so he can't get 3 damage on me? How's a hunter deal 4 damage? How's a hunter deal? Hunters aren't the best at dealing 4 damage. I'm going to save that coolant because that coolant could be really useful at another time. Alright, well, see if a hunter can deal 4 damage with 7 cards. Even if he can... Oh my god, you've got to be kidding me. Fucking Kodo. Ugh. So I've got Tinker's Oil, but the problem is I just don't want to hit anything more with my weapon. Don't have my spell damage here. I could backstab, fan on knives, eviscerate to kill everything. Still leaves me with 2 mana to play the auto barber. Alright, I'm going to do that, even though I could use the oil, because I think it's important not to take any more damage against a hunter when I don't know that I will necessarily have my antique heal bot in time. Alright, that's going to be nice to block off some damage, and since I don't really want to hit his minions anymore, given that I'm a rogue and he's a hunter, I'll just bash him in the face with that. Alright, so next turn I can play the infantry. One thing that this thing does have going for it is it can reliably combo your oil for a creature that can actually attack that turn. Does he have anything good with this wolf? King of Beasts. Sorry, he's just getting himself a 4/6 with taunt. Understood. Alright, do I play the Gnomes infantry? I can get a 4/4 with charge, and I buff up my weapon, but the problem is I don't want to hit this thing. I really don't want to hit that thing and go down to 14 health. Are my other options any better? Battle cry? No, I don't have anything good. Yep, we're going to do it. It's got to happen. So I shouldn't have hit him in the face. Maybe I wasted some of my oil, but that's fine. Wait, what was up with my calculation here? 5 doesn't actually kill this thing. Right. Okay, well, take the damage, kill the wolf. That's the turn. I probably shouldn't have hit him in the face last turn, because I lost out on 3 damage, because the oil died sooner, so I maybe should have hung on to the dagger for a bit. He's got 6 cards to my 5. One of mine is a coolant. Of course, one of his is a spare part as well from my own Yeti. Oh, Master means he has a charged creature.
Your magic shall not save you.
Or he's just going to make it a 1/2 so I can't even kill the Cult Master. Well played, sir. Ah, backstab. What a great freaking card. So we're going to do this, this, and hit him in the face. Man, he's still at 26 health. God, I've dealt no damage. Okay, well, he's got 6 cards to my 5. One of mine is a good spare part, but just a spare part. I've still got Sprint in here, which could be useful. And I've got some Ogre Ninjas, which could be useful. Ah, there it is. So he gets to kill on my guy. Am I going to get to keep my thing around to kill off the Spellbreaker? Man, what is up with people today having the answers for goddamned everything? So now this thing kills my Spectral Knight, and it doesn't die to my infantry. Here's the Antique Heal Bot. I hate this, but I have to just use this guy to kill the Spellbreaker, use him to kill that, play the Heal Bot, just because, and get some damage on his face. Okay, 4 cards to 4 cards. He's used to spare parts. These are all real cards. I've got a 1/2 which will die, but then I'll get to kill this and get back the card, so I just need him not to have anything good for a turn. And we'll be fine. I'm still waiting on Sprint or the Ogre Ninjas, so there's at least 1 card in 5 that I'd be pretty excited to see. This Antique Heal Bot is really good. Please hit the Heal Bot. Oh my god, I luck out. Alright, that was good luck that it hit the Heal Bot. Not the Spectral Knight. Shows he's desperate. If he had a way of killing that Heal Bot, he would have killed it, then Deadly Shot at the Spectral Knight. So this is fantastic. Sprint. Defender Vargas. Is it worth playing? Absolutely. There's a risk that he's going to multi-shot these, but I can't play around stuff like that. I need to get creatures on the board and try to establish a hold here. So, does he have the multi-shot? No, he would have played multi-shot last turn. It would have killed both my creatures then, too. This top-decked card isn't multi-shot. I'm okay.
I got the best deal.
Oh, no, that's bad. Oh my god, does he not have a spell? Please tell me he doesn't have a spell. Oh my god, I get lucky again. Well, I gotta admit when you're lucky. So that's just a 2/2 for 3. I don't have any mechs out. I should have really counted how many mechs were even in my deck when I drafted this thing. I think the other card that I could have taken would have been decent. I mean, this could be really strong, but what mechs do I have? I got that Yeti, got the Antique Killbot. Is that it? I have a Clockwork Gnome. Okay, there's at least 3. I'm fine. Alright. I'd be at 6 health if it weren't for the heal bot. He actually has nothing. That's fantastic news. Alright, well, might as well do the synergy, even though it is highly suspicious that he's holding on to, you know, 3 cards and doing nothing. Gotta go for it here. There's still Sprint and 2 ninjas in here, so 1 in 4 cards now would be very strong on this board. He could be trying to save up for a kill with Unleash the Hounds or something. No, just flinging a random desperate deadly shot. Alright, that could be decent. What does he have that he's not using? He might be saving up for a kill. That could really be it. Unfortunately, I didn't get a Rusty Horn. That would have been helpful. Alright, well, I'm threatening lethal now with the 6 power body. He steady shots me down to 10 with 8 mana. He's got to deal 10 damage in 4 cards. It's possible. It's possible. Tricky, though. He'd have to have 2 kill commands and, like a cheap beast. A 1 or a 2 mana beast. Oh my god, I'm very fortunate that he didn't have that earlier. So, I gotta admit, he was pretty lucky this game, but so was I. Multi-shot earlier would have really wrecked me. Kill commands the defender so I don't die. He cannot save that from my face. Alright, well, if I get 2 damage, I will win. Otherwise, I'm still okay, I think. So we do that. We freeze it to trigger the combo. That wasn't actually necessary, and then we attack him. Alright, that was a good start. A bit of a harrowing game, but still, a win's a win. I don't have any daily quests for Rogue, do I? Oh, that's just too bad. I have Hunter, Mage, Priest. No, Hunter, Mage, Druid? Or is it Hunter, Mage, Priest, and Paladin? I think it's Hunter, Mage, Priest, and Paladin. Yeah. Well, I'll find time to play a Priest game, I suppose, at some point. Anyway, we got time for 1 or 2 more games, depending on the length of the next one. Like I said, I don't know how this deck is any good, or if it's any good, but it looks like a fun deck, and that game was certainly fun, so... I should really make a rogue rank deck. Not like make, and by make I mean net deck 1, because I don't make my own decks. Who has time for that these days? But the whole oil type of gameplay seems fun. I've come around on that card a little bit. When I first saw it, I was not that impressed. Swaggy B. Swaggy Boris. No, it's a different B, I'm sure. Okay, we got a 2/3/4 curve. Is this good enough to keep? No, I'm going to mulligan that, try to get something else. And I find another 2-drop. I think the Geomancer is something I'm pretty happy to hang on to because I've got 2 Backstabs and 2 Fans of Knives. It's 4 cards in the deck that are pretty delightful with this Geomancer. So I don't want to rush it out to save the Auto Barber. If anything, I'd rather rush out the Auto Barber and save the Geomancer. Alright, so yeah, we'll just Auto Barb it up. There are some wacky plays I could make here. I could make a dagger and wait to Barber and hit the worm, but no, that's just stupid. Let's just play this thing and put the pressure on. So now she either needs to spend a removal spell killing it, or she has to ping it and throw the worm into it. And it looks like that's what she's going to do. So this took out a worm on her second turn. I'm pretty content. Oh! She sneaks in the 1 extra damage. That is a mistake.
Here we go.
That is definitely a mistake. So now she has to spend her 3rd turn killing this thing. The only way that's not a mistake is if she wasn't going to have anything to play on the 3rd turn regardless, but she really just should have thrown the mana worm in. Alright, well that's what she did. She just wasted her 3rd turn doing that. I don't need the charge damage, so let's just play something that draws me a card instead. There's Sprint, which I could have used last game. I'm not too bitter about not drawing it, though. I got enough luck anyway. Here's a 5-drop. I'm ready with the Assassinate if it's not Sludge Belcher or... okay. Let's be honest here. Did anybody think that wasn't going to be Sludge Belcher? Ha ha ha. Alright, this is a nice top deck. So we Geomancer. Eviscerate for 5 damage. The weapon finishes off the ooze. Honestly, that's about as good as you could hope for Sludge Belcher. So the advantage to not playing this would be I could save it for that Iron Sensei thing to get this buffed. But honestly, I just want to get it out here. If she wants to spend 40% of her mana killing it, that's great. And then if she doesn't, then I want this damage on the table already. I don't want to have it sitting around. Next turn, I can Dagger and Stormwind Knight. Unless she plays something I really want to assassinate. Well, can't assassinate that. So, we just got to ignore it and hit her for 6. Do I throw this in the path? They're both 2 5s for 4. I can deal 2 extra damage with this, or I can slow down the tiger with this. Let's slow down the tiger. Oh, do I hit her in the face? I'll hit her in the face. So she kills this. I'm at a high enough health total, even with her being a mage, I actually would run something into this tiger and dagger it off to finish it after it kills off my nullifier. Which would let me spend the turn sprinting or assassinate, make dagger, or Stormwind Knight, make dagger, depending. Yeah, okay, well, we're doing assassinate then. 5. Unfortunately, all my stuff is 2 rather than 3, which is awkward. Okay, so we assassinate this. Run that in there, see what we can get. Stealth, huh?
Here we go.
I don't think there's any value to playing that right now. Let's just hit her in the face. So she has 7 cards to 6, although one of my cards is just a thing. Although I have Sprint to get 4 cards, it's close. It just depends on how much pressure she can put. I wouldn't even mind seeing a Flame Strike here, and then let me just sprint in response, and then go back and forth with me starting off with an extra bit of health and more cards. Wait, would it be more cards? She'd have 6, 7 after the draw. I'd have 3 plus 4 is 7, plus the draw is 8. One of them is this Cloak Field. Yeah, it's close. Okay, she gets rid of the Geomancer. That's totally fair. So do we sprint or not? All my stuff's gonna die to Flame Strike if I overextend here.
Sprint! Sprint!
My girlfriend recommends sprinting. Do I sprint?
Just do it.
Why do you think it's good to sprint here, Psyche?
I haven't seen it iron anything.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, gotta do it.
Gotta do it.
Gotta do it.
Alright. There's the Ogre Ninja. Could be a finisher. If it comes down to that.
Give me a minute.
Alright, I'm gonna go for broke here. We're going to stealth the Gnomish Inventor, so she can't really kill it except by using Flamethrower. And maybe I can finish her off. I mean, I've got 2 damage, 3 damage, 4 damage. She's down to 7. I've got this for maybe more damage. I could possibly burn her out here. Okay, wow, she just played a whole bunch of stuff. I don't have Flame Strike because I'm not a mage. I can actually die all of a sudden. That was quite a turn. She put everything had 3 powers, so that's why this all hurts so much. Alright, well, I think I have to play this thing. So we'll run. It doesn't matter how I do it, does it? We'll run this in there,
Here we
this
go.
in here. Do I hit her in the face or do I kill off this? Play fair or play dirty? Play fair or play dirty? I think I gotta play fair. Okay, it's gonna be close. She can get me down to 8 and actually just kill me with a fireball. There's nothing I could have done about that except for play this guy, but then I couldn't have killed as much of her stuff. I should have. I really didn't estimate how strong of a turn she could have playing 2 3-drops and a 2-drop. If she'd played like a single 6-drop, might have even been in better shape. But because she played so much stuff and all of it had 3 power, it actually took away my life rather quickly. All right, Fireball definitely more than kills me now. And she has a Fireball, so that's the game. Well, I guess either I shouldn't have sprinted, or she just had too strong of a continuation and I couldn't have won regardless. Alas, is it the last game of the video? No, it is not. We have time for one more, so we'll see if we can get up to 2-1 or 1-2, which is a very, very different set of affairs. Let's see what happens. My girlfriend's poking my mouth. I wonder if you can hear it when I talk. Probably not. Oh, she's getting harder and harder. Now I'm getting basically punched in the mouth repeatedly. Oh, the comedy. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have sprinted there.
Nope, sprint was good.
Nope, the sprint was good, says Psyche. Oh, hilarious. Rogue is actually one of my better classes. My worst result was 4, then 6, then 7, then 8. Been doing well with Rogue. This deck maybe isn't the best Rogue deck I've had. Up against Tugboat the Druid God. Is my mind just so far gone the gutter that actually sounds kind of dirty? Tugboat. Okay, well anyway, we have a pretty actually decent opening hand. Got the Gnome to go on turn 1 to try to entice him to spend turn 2 killing it. Could play something else. I've got the Coin Perdition's Blade for massive damage. That'll kill a spider tank even. Not that he could play one after I play the Gnome, so I don't know what I'm talking about. Target Dummy. Well, that must have been a very unfortunate rare pick. So he shapeshifts, kills the Gnome. I Geomancer, because it's my 2-drop, threaten to kill the dummy and go up a card. Yep, there's the shapeshift. What's interesting is that if he doesn't kill the Geomancer but instead plays a creature, it's 2 health. Not that that's super likely with the 3-mana play. The Fan of Knives would deal 2 damage across the board, killing the target dummy and the creature, and giving me a card. That would be a 3-for-1 if that were to happen. Now the odds are small, but it's possible. Is that gonna be the case?
The great outdoors.
No. What did he decide to give us? An extra mana crystal. Very interesting. Well, I don't want to look a gift horse in the mouth here. I could Fan of Knives, kill the dummy, get a card, Eviscerate, but the Eviscerate would be kind of overkill. I could Fan of Knives. No. I could I could Geomancer to kill that.
So many options.
Coin, just a trigger combo on the Perdition's Blade. Shoot this and hit it, and then waste the 2 mana. Feels wrong to waste the 2 mana, but you losing the coin's not that big of a deal because I got the permanent mana crystal from the Grove Tender. And qualitatively, is that worth it? The other option is I just play this guy and kill the target dummy. Oh, yes, you're so clever saying my greetings because you think that saying hello is a subtle way of saying hurry up. I had thinking to do there. All right, he's got 5 cards to my 7. No, he's got 6 cards to my 7. I have the coin and one of mine's a spare part. I'd say it's pretty even right here. Just a matter of whether we can get past this. I actually kind of want him to play something like Druid of the Claw because I can kill it really easily with Fan of Knives and Eviscerate. Unfortunately, that's not what he chose to do. This thing does not die to Fan of Knives. Is he going to silence this thing? That would let him actually kill my Geomancer, which would ruin all kinds of fun. He'd have to have the owl now to silence this. Why did he play the... Oh. Here we go.
Pleasure is mine.
How's that sound? Tugboat. God, I hope I don't lose to this guy. Fucking Tugboat. What you do in your own house is your business. Assface. Alright, so he's going to run the Grove Tender in. Is my Geomancer going to get to live? That's all I care about. Because if it does, Fan of Knives, and I get to kill this ghoul. Is he going to hit this preemptively to help it die to the ghoul? Yep, looks like he is. So, how do we do this? A couple of different options. Oh, so many different options. I could play Perdition's Blade, shoot this thing, No, Perdition's Blade shoot. Nope. I could coin to trigger combo, Perdition's Blade to shoot this thing, Auto Barber that would let me kill the flesh-eating ghoul, and I get to keep everything else. It's one option. Option number 2, I could make a dagger, Fan of Knives to kill this thing and dagger this thing to death. And then the Auto Barber is slightly wasted.
So
There's
many
no perfect way to do this. Either I waste the coin or I waste a tick of the dagger. So what's more valuable to me? What is more valuable to me? I'm not sure. But I'll risk the coin. Wait, I don't know. What was wrong with me there? I couldn't make the dagger and Auto Barber. Okay, that's great. So I guess that was probably the best way to do it, because I might still be able to make the dagger and the Auto Barber and get full use out of it, or Perdition's Blade and Auto Barber and get full use out of it. Well, I've got a pretty sizable card lead now.
The gates are open.
Lord of the Arena dies to a combo to Eviscerate. Quite unfortunately for my opponents. So we're gonna make a dagger, Auto Barber to trigger combo. 5 damage kills the Eviscerate. Hit him in the face, and let's learn from past mistakes. I am not going to hit him in the face with this weapon. Partly because I can still use it to kill minions with my high health total, and partly because I might start going for the throat here. This, with the coin or a charged creature to trigger guaranteed creature attacking combo, would be a stupid amount of damage. This is like 5, 10 damage on the weapon, plus another 3, that's 13 damage on the creature. So it's 13, 16, plus 4 is 20. I've got like, Jesus. It's insane how much damage I have. Okay, well, this is a bit of a hurdle. It'll take up 5 of my damage, but I think I'm still doing really, really well. Yeah, we're going to start going for the face now.
The pleasure is mine.
Aha, he's got the kill. Is he going to do the full kill or the card? Takes the full kill, plays a Murloc Raider. Well, with that, it's tempting to play another Fan of Knives. It will not quite let me kill this to death with my weapon, unfortunately. So, alright, we'll do this. Pop out the oil. It does go on that creature.
Here we go.
Let's kill that. Do I let this thing kill off my 2/2, or do I take the time to kill it with the 4/4? You know what? I'm going to kill it with my 2/2. For the gnome. Man, this Geomancer came out on turn 2, still around. So he needs a swipe here pretty desperately. Doesn't have it. Has an ogre. Well, oh, don't do that. Oh no. Oh god, that's such bad play. Well, it doesn't matter. I was probably going to win regardless. But taking 3 net damage there, 4 if you count the armor he would have kept from shapeshifting, was a bad move. Okay, this is 9. Well, he actually just set me up for the kill. Right. I don't know what that was all about. He could have maybe survived a turn if he had 4 more health. As it happens, I couldn't have killed him. I could have shot him for 2. Anyway, that was a good game. So thanks for watching. Tugboat. We're gonna like and subscribe if we enjoyed that video, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.